It's going to be $500 per each of you per night. $500? That's so expensive. Huh? Aren't you guys my customer?
We're not your customer. We own this lodge.
Trouble Busters!
My name is Helen. My husband Alan and I are visiting our vacation house a year since the last time we were there.
All right, keep going, keep going. What the?
Who is that? What's going on?
Keep going, all right. Is this really all right?
Why are these people at our vacation house? This is kind of scary.
Oh, don't say that. You're starting to make me feel a little scared.
Welcome. Come on in.
Who is that?
Are you a walk-in? Oh, welcome to Discreet Lodge, the hidden gem.
How discreet are you trying to get?
It's going to be $500 per each of you per night.
$500? That's so expensive.
Huh? Aren't you guys my customer?
We're not your customer. We own this lodge.
What?
Who are you? I've never said this to anyone before, but whose permission have you got to run a business like this, huh?
Oh, you can't just accuse me like that for no reason.
We're not accusing you or anything.
Are you able to provide proof that you own this lodge?
Well, are you able to provide proof that you own this lodge?
What the heck?
What's wrong with her?
We have the certificate of title inside the lodge.
Are you sure? I'm the owner of this lodge.
No, it's our lodge.
You're so persistent. Look, if you're going to obstruct my business like this, I'm going to call the cops on you guys.
Ugh, why do we need to go through that to enter our own house?
If that's what you're gonna do, we'll save your time and call the cops on you.
We're going to file a police report against you that you've entered our premises.
Huh? Police report? Oh, you're kidding me. Let me bring my certificate of title for this lodge. Oh, this is terrible. I can't let those people bring down my business. Oh, it's not even springtime yet. Where did these people spawn from?
Right back at you.
There's no way you would have the certificate of title. We own this place. What?
No way.
Here, get it now. I own this place and I ask you to leave immediately.
That's not possible. This is our vacation house.
Will you let us look for our certificate of title?
I refuse. Just as this certificate states, I am the owner of this lodge and I'm not obligated to let you guys in when you're trying to accuse me of something so strange.
Alan, what should we do?
Just leave, please.
We have no choice. Let's just leave for now.
I guess the husband has some common sense.
What are we going to do?
Just leave.
Let's go to the legal affairs office to confirm some things on our end.
Huh?
Can we do that?
Of course we can. There's no way she could just take over this building and the premises without our consent.
We might as well report about this lady's certificate too, then. We know for sure that we own this lodge, so I'm sure they can help us out.
You're right.
I never even imagined that this stranger would be ruining our vacation like this. Just watch and see us figure out who you are and what you've done. I'm going to make sure you pay back for this. I'm not letting her get away with this. Trouble Busters!
Are you okay with that?
Okay with what?
As soon as we prove that we own this lodge, you're gonna be charged for illegal overstay. You're also gonna be charged for forgery of official documents, so you better be ready for this.
Those are both crimes, and you could get sentenced to imprisonment. I hope you're ready.
What? Really?
If you're going to admit to what you've done, it would save us a lot of time from making our way to the legal affairs office, too.
No, I got tricked.
Tricked? What?
I bought this certificate of title from a person named Thornton, so this must mean that I'm a victim, too.
Does that mean that you bought this lodge from that person and ended up running your business here at our lodge?
That's right. That's why I thought I owned this lodge. But that's all your fault for poorly managing this place. I'm a victim.
How dare you say that?
So where is this Thornton person right now?
I don't know, and who knows if they're still in the country.
Was it a man or a woman?
Could be a man, and could be a woman. Maybe young, and maybe old.
There's no way you wouldn't know their age group or gender.
It's been a year. It's been too long.
But this is important. I need you to remember.
Did you pay any money to get that certificate from this person?
I think it was free?
Free?
Even a 1 square foot workplace costs money.
And who would ever gift you a certificate for this whole vacation house?
Oh, that's right. I remember. It was $10K. I bought it for $10K.
That's really cheap.
Yeah, it was cheap, and that's why I bought it.
Was the money deposited at the bank?
Why would you ask that question?
If you deposited the money to their account, I'm sure the bank can help us find which account it was deposited to.
I bought it with the cash as is, so I never deposited anything.
What? Then there's no way you can figure out who you paid that money to.
I guess you're unfortunately right.
What do we do, Alan?
Let me think.
I don't mind, thank you. This is too bad, but I guess I'll just give up my business here and return you this property. I wished I could charge you half of the $10K that I wasted, but I'm a nice person. You won't have to do that. Oh, it's okay. I mean, if you really insist, I could charge you $500 for staying here.
No, that's not what I'm trying to ask. I wanted to see if you could prove that you spent that money. Are you able to?
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, but we don't quite trust what you're saying.
What? How dare you say that to such an innocent person?
I don't think a truly innocent person would call themselves an innocent person.
You seem to be quite thick-skinned and shallow with what you say. We don't trust you.
To our eyes, it only looks like you used some type of method to take over this lodge to run a business illegally.
It'll look like that to anyone's eyes.
Oh, you can't just accuse me like that for no reason.
We wish we could trust that you're telling the truth.
Look, if you're not willing to cooperate, I'm not going to cooperate with you guys either.
Alan, she seems way too suspicious. She's the culprit.
I agree with you. I don't even think the Thornton person that she claims even exists.
She first said the certificate was free, then she told us that she bought it for $10K. She keeps changing her story. This is as easy as a tutorial for an escape room. We need to figure out a way to prove that she's the culprit.
I agree with you 100%.
What are you guys whispering about, huh? Can I go back inside now?
What? But we haven't even finished our conversation.
I told you that I'm the victim.
But ma'am, we've been looking forward to our vacation trip.
That's your problem. I already have my customers staying at the lodge. I can't possibly kick them out.
But that's your problem. Like we said earlier, we own this lodge. If you're gonna make such a scene, we're going to...
I'm back.
Oh, Helen, where were you?
I just figured that I'd rather be spending my time looking for some evidence rather than continuing on with this argument. And...
What evidence are you talking about?
Oh, I found tons of them. This lady is the culprit and she knows exactly what she's doing.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Huh?
It looks like someone is calling you. Why don't you pick up?
Shut up. Don't tell me what to do.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that, Miss Jasmine.
Huh?
What?
You look like you lost some weight, and at first I didn't realize who you are.
I don't know what you're talking about. You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I'll know exactly who you are as soon as you pick up that call.
Oh, hello?
I knew it was you, Miss Jasmine.
How did you even?
As you can see, I checked my text messages from the past. There is someone who kept asking me if we're visiting our vacation home anytime soon, and that was you.
Ugh, if only you guys didn't come here so soon. I was going to make as much money as I could before I left this business as if nothing happened here.
What does that mean?
Alan, you're right. This lady has been trying to figure out when we'd be here so she could run a business while we're not here.
Run a business?
$500 per person per night. If she does it right, she could be making about $10,000 per month. What easy money. Am I right, Miss Jasmine?
Oh, shut up. So what if you were right?
Oh boy, don't take it out on me. You know you messed up.
You weren't even using this house while you've been away. If no one's staying here, the house is only going to deteriorate.
That might be true, but it doesn't make it okay for you to do this without our consent.
You've done this because you wanted to make money for your plastic surgery, and you decided to keep going because you saw how much you could make out of this business. Am I right?
That's right, but Then I've been putting in effort to cook for the guests and clean the lodge, so you should acknowledge that I work hard.
No, you can't be inviting people in and cooking for them without even having our consent.
I thought it would be okay since Helen and I know each other.
Of course it's not going to be okay. No matter how clean you kept things in our lodge, you're not a professional. I'm sure there's been some damage caused on our property.
How would you know that those damages were made after I took over this property?
We made sure we took pictures of our property a year ago in case we found any deterioration in this house. You can't make any excuses.
How petty. This is exactly why you could only marry such a low-leveled husband like this guy right here.
That's mean and rude.
It's not like you thought it's going to be okay. You've been asking me if I'm going to be here anytime soon just because you knew you were doing something you're not supposed to. And I know you've been doing whatever it takes, so we won't find out about this when we see our utility bills too. This only means that you did this knowing that you weren't supposed to be doing this. You've been doing this behind our back all this time, am I right?
I didn't want you guys to find out about this because I knew you guys are so petty and you would never approve this.
Of course we wouldn't.
How did you even get in?
I'm sure she sneaked to peek on my lock to memorize my key number so she could order a new key for herself to get in.
Oh my God, how do you even know?
Is that even possible?
Yep, as long as she had the key number.
But isn't that actually a crime?
I agree with you. But I saw on the TV the other day that there isn't a law that prohibits anyone from making any type of key, as long as they're only making it. They won't even ask if the person who's duplicating the key owns the premises that the key would unlock. It's challenging for the locksmiths to track down the information associated with the keys with the premise information.
That's right. Too bad for you guys.
But that doesn't make everything else okay. You've entered our premises without our permission, and you forged the certificate of title. These are considered to be crimes.
You're also charging your guests to stay over, right? Doesn't that mean that this is a private lodging?
Private lodging? What are you talking about?
You wouldn't know.
I mean, you've been conducting a business using this lodge, right? Do you have a permit?
Are you still asking if I had Helen's permission to conduct this business?
No, that's not what I'm asking. In order for you to run a business like this, you need to have either a lodging establishment license or a hotel license. In order for you to be running a business like this, you'd be needing a private lodging operator to be operating your business. If you don't have a private lodging operator, there are rules and regulations that could earn you a penalty of up to $5,000.
Alan, how do you know so much about these things?
I searched this up when I was buying this vacation house in case we never had the chance to come here.
But you're the owner of this lodge, right? Doesn't that mean that you guys would be guilty of whatever crime?
You entered the premises without our permission and started up this business without our consent. There's no way we would be guilty for that. You're gonna be the one who gets charged with all the crimes you committed. I'm assuming you haven't paid any taxes either, right? This is gonna be a huge problem.
A huge problem? But I was just doing a small business here.
The magnitude of the business isn't really the point here. If you've been running a business without paying any taxes...
She committed tax evasion, right?
That's right. And Jasmine, you said you make over $5,000 a month for this business, right?
Oh, God.
Since it's been a year since we haven't been back here, oh my God, does that mean you made over $60K just for running this business?
And you haven't reported your income or paid taxes. This is bad. I'm sure the IRS is going to be coming after you soon.
I didn't know any of this.
You can't get away with things by just claiming that you didn't know the law. Your excuse isn't going to be valid.
And about the illegal entrance to the premises and forging legal documents, Helen and I will be doing whatever it takes for you to face your consequences, so I hope you're ready for this.
That's right, we're filing a police report.
Wait, hold on. I'm already in huge trouble for tax evasion.
You wouldn't be in trouble as long as you report your income and make sure that you pay all the taxes that are due.
But I can't afford to pay for that. I already used all the money I made.
It should have been your responsibility to keep track of what you'd owe later on. Even a puppy would be smarter than to take whatever that's given to you.
But I only came up with this idea just recently. There's no way I could get in huge trouble.
Recently? You told us earlier that you've been running this business for a year now.
Whatever. Look, I was making sure I acted as a personal security guard for your vacation home.
If you're acting as if you were our security guard that we never hired, that only makes you either a thief or a stalker.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I apologize. You said that you wouldn't be back here for a while, and I just started running this business out of impulse.
And we're not here to tolerate you running an illegal business without even getting our consent.
That's right. You need to talk to everyone who's currently staying at the lodge right now and kindly ask them to leave. And you're also going to clean the property.
And as long as I do as you say, you would.
No, we would not forgive you. We're still filing a police report, then you'll be imprisoned, and you'll pay for all due taxes. So you better be ready for this. We called the police and filed a report against Jasmine. She was taken under arrest for the crimes that she committed. While the court never sentenced her to imprisonment, she was still placed under parole, and she ended up having a criminal record. She was also obligated to report the income she made through private lodging. While she owed $13,800 worth of unpaid taxes, she was also charged a $5,000 penalty for not having a private lodging operator. Because we also saw some property damages, we made sure she compensated for those as well. All in all, she ultimately ended up with a $25,000 debt. After all of these had happened to her, her husband ultimately broke up with her while her family had disowned her as well. As for us, we're back at our vacation house after all messes were cleaned and taken care of. And I want to say how grateful I feel to have such an amazing husband like Alan. Trouble Busters!